Hello and welcome to AAA Reviews. Today I'm going to be bringing you some of the unique collectibles that I have in my collection. Some of these I can't find anywhere, I've never seen before. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but if you want to see more, then stick with this review. Okay, so let's start with this. This is a telephone, and I bought it and I don't even have a landline telephone, but I loved it so much. They do a Spider-Man one of this as well, but I have the Wolverine one. Now if you've seen my Wolverine show, you would have seen that I had this on the side, but I didn't actually review it. So let's take a look at this super cool Wolverine phone. I'll just pull it out the box. Box is, not in the best of shape, but let's take a look at this. Super cool Wolverine phone. I mean, the point doesn't even fit my phone line anyway in the UK. Check it out. Look at that. How cool is that? This is definitely one of my favourite collectibles, and I only got it recently. You can record voices as well. It's got some cool little feature where you can record voice, but obviously I've never used it, don't plan to use it. I just thought, I love that, I've got to have it. Price wise, I really couldn't give you a price as to what it's worth, other than to tell you I got it from the United States. I had it imported over, and I think it was around $50 all in. It wasn't overly expensive. These things are going to be priced at all various different prices. There was one in the UK at the time for £50, but he was missing his claws, so I was like, no, I've got to get the one with the claws. Usually on statues you find claws on Wolverine are damaged, but yeah, so there it is, the Wolverine phone, a pretty unique collectible. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you smash a like, turn on subscribe and smash notifications on, and please share with your friends to help my channel grow. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Next up, this is like a little comic book that you could fit in your pocket. Think Mighty Max, only X-Men. These were really cool, and I never had one as a child, but when I saw this I thought that is definitely a unique and different collectible made by Toy Biz, and I'm going to give it a spin around. This one comes with Cyclops and Magneto. There are 4 to collect, so I'll make sure you get to see all 4 on the back, because I only have the one. And these are cool. I mean, think before your Game Boys and stuff, this would have been your thing that you would have took round with you. So if you're my young subscribers, this is what the oldies used to have instead of games consoles, etc. We had pocket comic books, or your Mighty Max, your mini sort of play sets that you could take to your grandma's with you. Price guide for these things, they're not overly expensive. This one, which is in excellent condition, I only paid £15 for, so I'm going to say that's the green. That's a really good price. 20 were probably spot on, and 25 were starting to overpay. There are some about, not many, but there are some, and I just think these are really cool and unique collectibles, to go with all your action figure retro collectible things. Next, I have the Magneto playset. Again, if you watch my Wolverine Toy Biz special, you would have saw Alfie actually tried this on. This is definitely a more unique and not so, it's not seen so often. This is a Tyco one, but I'm sure Toy Biz probably distributed out in the States. We obviously got Tyco over in the UK. I'm going to actually just open this up so you can see what's inside, because this is definitely a unique dress up, especially for its age. It will come out. There we go. Let's check this out. You get Magneto's helmet, this really cool power fist, and of course these discs to fire at your dad. Now, I didn't actually give Alfie these, because these would have been pointed straight at my head. yeah, this is a really unique collectible, and on the back, and I've only seen one out in the wild, or maybe two. I've never seen the Cyclops one, I'm going to be honest. Let's see what year this was. I believe it's 1994. I'm not entirely sure. Where are we? Can't see the year, but I think this is around 1994. If I'm wrong, I'll pop something up along the bottom. But if I spin this round for you guys, there is a Wolverine one, which obviously comes with a Wolverine claw. I'm assuming you only got one, like you do with this Magneto, and a Cyclops one. And I haven't seen a Cyclops one ever. So if you've got a Cyclops one, let me know in the comments below, because that'll give you bragging rights. Again, the same with the Wolverine one. The Wolverine one, I've seen one about for around 90 UK pounds. It's the only one I've seen. Price wise, it's difficult to price these things because, like I say, you just don't see many about, so it's hard to get a general price. So it's kind of, with this kind of thing, it's like if you really want it for your collection, you kind of have to pay what you feel comfortable with on this sort of thing. But these are really cool because obviously once you've got that on, Professor X, you can't mess with your mind. You know, you don't often see villains. I have also seen a Spider-Man one done by the same, you know, in the same sort of style, and a Venom one, which was really cool. But I've never actually held them in my hands. I've only ever saw pictures of them. Next, another really cool collectible that I have, and that's a little bit different. This was given to me by some really close friends. They bought this for, I think, either a Christmas or a birthday. Check out this really cool box. It is really nice. Nice comic book patterns going on there. And inside are these really cool Hulk cufflinks. And I just think these are a really cool, they're like the retro style Hulk. And I think these are really cool and different and unique. Price wise, I think these were around 15 UK pounds at the time from Debenhams. Debenhams are gone. Whether you can still get things like this, I'm sure you probably can, but not from Debenhams because sadly they are no longer with us. Next, I have this. These are really unique. These are very different. I don't know if you've seen any of these. If you've seen these or you've had them as a kid or what have you, make sure you let me know in the comments. I've only ever seen them once, and as soon as I saw them I bought them because I was like, well, that's different. These are Spider-Man Valentine's Day cards, and I'd love to know, did they do an X-Men version? That would be interesting. So if I open this up at the back, you get loads of envelopes. There's 34 cards. These are like mini cards, so how cool would this be if you're a kid and you got lots of girlfriends on the go, like my Alfie would probably have. Check this out. I'm going to open this up very carefully. You have to just cut them and fold them, but these are your unique Valentine's cards, and I think these are amazing. So if we start from this side, we've got I Like You, Lizard Breath. That would definitely impress the girls. You Make Me Smile, Venom. You're Amazing, Stick With Me. You're from front page news. I've got eyes for you. Happy Valentine's Day, Pumpkin. I can't wait to get my arms around you. You make my spider sense tingle. I do flips for you. Have a model of Valentine's. Is that Tyco? I'm reading upside down here. You turn me upside down. How cool is that as a collectible? These Valentine's Day cards, you actually get two lots for the, you know, for the youngster that's got lots and lots of girls. You need two lots of Valentine's Day cards. I think this is a very unique collectible. Sarah, if you were given a Valentine's card like this cool, this retro style, would you be happy?
I'd be very happy receiving a Spider-Man card.
Well, you're not getting one because they're too expensive and too collectible. You will be getting the standard Valentine's Day card, my love. I may even draw my own Spider-Man, but you're certainly not getting one of these. There you go, that told you. Price-wise, I don't know. Price-wise, these, it's hard to say. I didn't pay an awful lot Obviously I had to pay import taxes and stuff, and I don't actually remember now. You don't see them very often. I can't really give you a price on these. I think, again, a bit like the Magneto helmet costume, if you see things like this and they're not too expensive, get them. Get them. They make a nice, unique and something different for your collection as a collector. 1994 these Valentine's Day cards come out. They are in excellent condition. That makes them 27 years old. And finally, another 1994 odd, really odd collectible but cool, a X-Men shaving kit. Please let me know in the comments if you ever had this as a kid or if you've ever seen one. I cannot for love or money find another. This is really cool. So it's almost like a Bic shaving foam, but it's got a nice little X-Men sort of design on there. Can you get that, Sarah? And then you've got the X-Men on your shaving foam, and then you've got the X-Men sticker there on your cologne. Never been opened. I've never opened it. I know that the tin is definitely faux. There's a lot of weight there. I know that the cologne's faux. But yeah, this is possibly one of the most unique. I can't put a price on it because you just don't see them. I didn't pay a lot for it years and years ago. I paid just £5 UK. I have no idea what it's worth now. It's made by, it says Kids Care. I don't know if this was UK or in the States or where it originally came from. It's I would say it was probably distributed in Europe because there's different languages on there, which is what we usually get when it's distributed in Europe. But this is a really unique and cool collectible. So you can shave like this kid is here, like an X-Men. Now, as we all know, as we get adults, I haven't shaved today. Shaving is a complete bore. But this would have been a pretty cool gift, I think, for anyone growing up. And I doubt many survived. I can't see many of these because this is the sort of thing kids would just play with, use. So to have one complete like this is very unique, and I am very proud to own this collectible. Next, I have some unique salt and pepper dispensers. Really cool. I did take these out of the box in the hope of using them, but someone said to me, no. Someone in this room said, no, it doesn't go with my fancy decor in the house. You keep your collectibles out in your man cave. So, you know, let me know in the comments, would you use these? You know, back me up, guys. Back me up, subscribers. We should be using these as our salt and peppers. Price wise, I don't know. They're not very expensive, this kind of thing. Possibly about £10 UK, I would say, would be about right. Next, a wallet and keychain. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning it and showing you this is because you don't see many about. Because they're kind of the thing that comes out and then just disappears. Now, it's random in a sense because I'm guessing the patterns on these wallets are completely random. So it's just something Marvel. So on this one, we've got a bit of Spider-Man, a bit of Fantastic Four, which is really cool. Really nice. And you get a Wolverine keyring. Now, if I remember rightly, they did do a box set of just 4 of these really cool keyrings. I did use one of these once and it got really badly scuffed up. It's still on my set of keys, so I will not be using this one. But yeah, just another really cool sort of collectible. Another cool collectible, or just something different, and I'm going to ask you to get right in close. Check out these double-sided coasters. They are only card, but I just think little things like this make, you know, your collection just that little bit different, that little bit more unique. If you collect comics and action figures and that sort of thing. I mean, these are really nice. They've got really nice, vibrant colours, that really cool sort of retro style art, and just are completely different. And they're not all just generic squares. We've got different shapes going on here. There's Cap. And I don't know about, you know, you'll hear me say toy gold when something's increased in price and it's added up. But the collections that I'm sort of bringing you today are not so much toy gold as in value wise, they've shot up in price, but they're definitely like treasures, little toy treasures or collectible treasures that are different, unique. You're not going to see every day. Some of it's going to be difficult to find, some of it's not going to be so difficult to find, and definitely not expensive, but just some different parts to make your collection unique. Next, another unique collectible, and I think it kind of tells people a little bit about you when you're out and about, is yet again another wallet. This one just seems like plain black wallet, but when you open it up, it's got this really cool retro style print on the inside. Now, I've had many a wallet, Marvel, throughout the years, or comic book style. This was by far my favourite of all time wallet, of which I have had several, and now they're just too expensive to use, and you can't really get them. You can get them on the second market. Straight away, this box is really cool with all this cool artwork, but if we take a look at this, each one was always unique. I'll get this one out. Each one was always unique in the way the pattern is, so it's always different comic book pattern on there. But as you can see on this one, this was one that I actually used years ago. They had a kind of design flaw where this split would happen to the wallet over several months or weeks of issue or use. I do have another one. That's it's just one of those things. It's just such a shame. This is why I will not use these wallets anymore, because all of my wallets went the same way. But this one's in really good condition. I think the pattern's completely randomised again. They obviously use bits of the same sort of pattern, because that design there is on there, but different, just different. So yeah, these are really unique, and this is really cool inside there. Really lovely. Just a really nice wallet with everything you could need, space wise for cards and everything else. But sadly, as I've shown you on that one there, they just had this defect where it would tear, and it happened, like I say, I had a good few of these, a good fair few of these, so I just won't use this one now. Now my current one that I'm using is like a plain black like this with the print on the inside, and that has still survived. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think of today, because it's different things, different bits. Was it interesting? Have you seen some of this before? Do you own some of this? Have you never seen any of it before? Let me know in the comments what you've got in your collection that's different, that you think that you don't see very often. And next week I'm going to be bringing you some of these, which is the Toy Biz talking figures, where they've got like these little power packs on the back, and they make different talking. Now I'm bringing that because I'm worried that eventually, because I think one or two of these have stopped working now, and I'd like to get it on a video where we can actually hear what they're saying and stuff, so that we've got that, and it's like, yes, we know what that said, because we can always go back to the video. As always, thank you for watching, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate it, and good luck searching for that toy gold.